The Emory Henry College football team tried to make history for a second week in a row Saturday as they looked for their first South Atlantic Conference win on the road at Wingate. The Wasps would be aided by Jalen Crimes' blocked punt that was recovered for a touchdown. The Wasps would lead 10-3 at the half, but Wingate would open the third quarter with an impressive 75-yard drive to even up the game. And for the second straight week that the Wasps would need extra time to determine a winner, Emory Henry struck immediately in the extra period as junior quarterback Kyle Short hit junior wide receiver Tamade Penn with a 25-yard pass. The defense would shut down Wingate in 4 quick plays, and the Wasps would make history with their first South Atlantic Conference win, 17-10. The first overtime win since 1997 when they won over Ferrum College. Switching to tennis, it was a busy weekend for the tennis teams as they played host to Maryville last Friday. The Wasps women team would sweep their matches over the Scots, while the men team dropped just one game. The tennis teams made it a clean sweep a few days later, with both teams taking down Southwest Virginia Community College and Patrick Henry Community College in exhibition matches. Hard to believe we are a little over halfway through the volleyball season. It's been a tough season with a ton of close games, but the Wasps have only found themselves victorious once this season. This past week, the Wasps dropped another contest to Southern Wesleyan University by a score of 22-25, 17-25, and 17-25. Now, over to men's soccer, where they were at home to face number 25 Carson Newman as they looked to win their first game of the season, and it was a close one. Spencer Scott had his fair share of saves this game. As you see, he comes here with a clean, low catch. And next, you see here, he was with a diving one, almost face planted into the ground. Passes to his teammate with an aggressive pass, a corner kick to him as he jumps out the gym. And here comes a nice little stick move from Malonen Bear Valley with sick moves, like he's in the movie Happy Feet. I mean, the kick and goal gives the crowd the Damian Lillard special. He is that guy. And then here goes another Spencer Scott. It was a Spencer Scott night throughout the night. Don't know what else you can say. I mean, look at this. That's an amazing dive. And look at this sequence. The ball comes from the sky, and it drops in between Caesar Tobar and the Carson Newman player, but the goalie crashes into the net. And Caesar just goes over there and rushes. I don't know if he is going to get the ball or is he helping up the Carson Newman player. Either way, Caesar grabs the ball. He said, hey, look, hype me up. That's 2 scores, but unfortunately we'll lose 3-2. The women's soccer team will also take on Carson Newman as they look to turn things around after their last home loss. Natalie Capone was all over with the easy scoop. She get dribbles, passes to her teammate. And the next, we have a nice sequence between the Wasp players to prevent the score from Carson Newman. And then Natalie Capone comes up with another save. She had a lot of pretty 6 saves throughout the game. Even this upcoming diving save we have here, I mean, that's impressive. I don't know what else you want from Natalie Capone as she was all over tonight. And here's another easy catch. And then back again with another save, a one-handed dive save. And another save from Natalie Capone. And again, Natalie Capone was all over the ball with the saves, but switching sides, the same results. Natalie Capone with the jump save. I don't know what jump save, and here goes another shot from Carson Newman. Carson Newman took 33 shots throughout the game, which that is absolutely crazy. And she finished with 9 saves, and they will unfortunately lose 0-6. But that's all we have for your sports update. I'm Brandon Cox, and see you next week.